going to bring up fourth down.
But it brings up fourth down.
To throw is Keenum. That is caught. It's a touchdown. They have tied it here in overtime. And Greg, not only do they tie the game, they've got a chance to win it right here.
This defense took the field knowing that a stop would get them this win. They don't come up with it. They surrender the matching touchdown here in overtime. And now, with this extra point, Mike, the game is over.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Lambeau Field.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. And finds Adams downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. On 1st down, they'll run. Open space inside the 40. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 6 at the 20.
2nd and 6 now. Finds his fullback. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, do you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. Do you have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Coming right is Gibbs. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rodgers here from the gun, and he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
He's got it, complete to Collins. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. And he won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. This connects with Higgins. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Bayless Jones now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He puts some juice on it. That's complete inside the 35. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
He tosses right to the short side. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pick up there, 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Packers 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau.
At the
Packers facing a deficit near the break. From the 44 here on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's a gift to Gibbs. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 2-yard
offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, it's Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. New set of downs for them from the 46. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Working downfield, snagged by Aloyo. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-score game before halftime. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Connects on the crosser. Still has some space inside the 35. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's gonna give the Dolphins a first down. Throwing now from the gun. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Trying again following the sack. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Packers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Makes the grab in bounds left side. No one around, he's got space. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. That's completed right side. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Myers.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Looking to his fullback now. Gets some space around midfield. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Zach Harrison on the stop. It's a gain of 3. brings up 3rd and 2.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And finds Adams downfield. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Right side cut by Higgins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
Big gain on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
Looking to throw. Got his man. It's Golden. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter. With him picking himself up after that sack. He'll throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. So now a big spot for the Dolphins here as they line up for 2.
The Dolphins.
He's throwing for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. Down the left sideline he goes. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers down by only 2 in the 4th. Rodgers has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. They'll throw it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the fourth quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for two in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Play action on 1st down. Chased out to his right. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First down from the red zone. On the move, headed right. Oh no, the ball is loose. Packers pick it up. And he's out in the clear. Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when you're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Finds his fullback. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers first down.
A give to Gibbs. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a 1st down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. He goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. An assist from that penalty there.